What is the worst job to have in 2020? Being a paramedic kinda sucks right now. I'm caught between protests and people dying of the Rona. My partner at work just got sick and my company didn't even pay for the testing. Has still gone. People scream at me in the streets because I'm in uniform. But I'm just trying to keep everyone alive. I feel guilty when someone gets real hurt and I have to take them to a trauma hospital or heart hospital knowing they're going to be invasive dead because of my decision. I've got patients with real Karen energy just out for blood. I drive a 15-year-old car. I have no savings. And I haven't taken a day off in 3 years. My stress levels are at an all-time high. I've developed a stress rash around my nose, eyes, chest and scalp. Plus a fire truck ran over my favorite watch and I can't get it glued back together quite right. I have no family and few friends. I work 24-hour shifts. What else do you want me to say? Edit. Thank you all so much. I wasn't expecting this much support. Everybody stay safe. Do what you gotta do out there. Wear a mask and stay hydrated. Event planner Reddit. Thanks for the golden awards. I think manual sewer cleaner is still the worst job ever, especially in developing countries with no hazmat suits. Nursing home worker. Suicide hotline operator. You. Things will get better. Do you even watch the news? Edit. Wow. Did not expect so much genuine agreement with this one. And just to be clear, I have nothing but respect for the hotline operators. Now more than ever. Hang tough together, people. Yep. Our county has an on-call crisis line for behavioral health. As someone who works in ID, we are mandated for a week of it. I did it the week of Easter, and it was hell. It's difficult to talk someone down who feels the world is ending because of COVID and everything else right now. Especially when we're all overworked and depressed right now, if you weren't laid off. Sounds so taxing on the mental health to do it that long. I work for a fairly large city, and not even the hotline, but those calls still somehow make it to my desk. We issue construction permits. I've had to talk my fair share of people down in this crazy world of today. Working in a fish factory in Norway, sucking the caviar out of them with a Hoover spoon for 8 hours a day on a production line in a freezing cold factory where I couldn't talk to anyone because of the noise/language barrier. Some of the caviar sprayed in my mouth, and I thought, well, at least I can say I've tried caviar. It turned out to be poo the whole time. Then I got demoted to the section where they kill the fish and slice their gills so they bleed out. Had to slice a few thousand fish's gills a day. Then when the fish were in season and they would shoot out semen all over the place. One time I somehow managed to stab myself in my right hand, even though I'm right-handed, and got covered head to toe in blood and had to start work at 2 AM every day. Customer service. No matter what year it is, that will be the answer. I left my customer service job yesterday. I was employed to an unnamed, large-scale Christian decor, arts, crafts, and hobby store. It was a lobby of multiple departments. I told my mom about it this morning, giving as much detail as I could about how shitty it was to work for a company that did not care about me, only about results. Her answer: you left your $11 hour job. That's stupid. You can't find $11 hour anywhere. You're unskilled labor. Customer service for an internet and cable company. I mean, it isn't horrible, but people sure are. Some people really don't care about anything other than themselves. Our company stopped going into homes to install DVRs, but continued to service them, just not install new ones. The amount of people who asked when will the virus be over was astonishing. Like we are an internet company, not the ducking CDC. Mazurs. Wait. People have jobs in 2020? Where can I get me one? Retail cashier at a liquor store. My mask isn't going to protect me, according to the anti-mask drunks coughing and sneezing while wiring up their purchases. My local liquor store will just throw your ass out if you're not wearing a mask. They don't care what you say. Musician would be tough. Hard to make money when you can't tour. Definitely, there are smaller bands that I listen to who are either out on tour or about to go on tour, dumping their merch at discount prices online to try and make ends meet. A lot of them go $1,000s of dollars in debt before their tours start, buying all their merch assuming they'll sell it on tour. I'd say small business owner. Between the lockdown and the riots, too many are gonna have to close permanently. For everyone else, you may be out of a job, but you have gov assistance and can just find a new job. But small business owner is on the hook for whatever debts they might have and have expenses that are piling up. Imagine seeing your dream crash and burn because of this. Any essential worker position sucks right now. Position is essential, but person is replaceable. Nurse, doctor, and janitor at a hospital. Why does everyone forget the humble plumbers? None of those folks could do their jobs without hot water, yet you never see Starbucks giving out free passes to pipe fitters. Bar. Travel agent, especially small/new ones. Wuhan Tourism Board. On a more serious note, it must suck for any Wuhan native to have your city be forever known as the covered city. Kissing booth operator. That's a job, not one that you qualify for. Motivational speaker. Prostitute. Working in a meat processing plant. YouTube Rewind 2020 creator. Airline pilot checking in. So, airline pilot. Aren't a lot of airlines using empty passenger planes for cargo or some shit now? Concert promoter. Amazon warehouse employee. Counselor. I've run out of therapy for this crazy BS world. Security guard if you look at highest death rate from covered by occupation. Police. I heard out of them are pulling 16 to 18 hour shifts right now to deal with riots. Exhaustion and violence just seems like a terrible combination for all involved. One of my friends is a cop. They pulled an 18-hour day the other day, most of the time physically fighting with people. They're covered in bruises. This might be the worst job all round. I used to work in a lab where we'd separate male and female bull sperm. However, my job was not the worst. It was the lads that had to arouse a bull and collect the sperm. Once when being handed the sample, the collector was asking me technical questions about the sperm I just examined under the microscope. As he was asking, he touched his forehead with his bare hand and I watched a string of sperm come off. Didn't hear a word he said. Anything that's considered essential. The amount of people I know who are working from home or just off work and getting paid is crazy. And they're all basically on a nice big paid vacation, while I'm still commuting to work every day like an idiot. The next president. He'll be tasked with cleaning this shit up. Teacher. Like this video and this good boy will be your mailman forever. We are Redditation. And we Redditate every day. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. Until then, check another video. Or don't. Either way, have a wonderful day you magnificent people.